Hey, welcome back to class and welcome back to your practice. My name is Tobi and today I have a special guest with me today.
Hello, my name is Roel.
He's a yoga teacher as well from Belgium and we will do a class together now. So I will start, give you some introduction, some warm-up, and then he will take over and I will take over again at one point. So we have a good mix of both our teaching styles and we can practice and teach at the same time, which will be fun. Are you excited?
I'm a bit nervous.
Let's
give it a try.
Let's go. We start seated, so find a seat, have an upright spine, get comfortable, settle in, let your hands rest in your lap or on your legs, and slowly close your eyes. Find a taller spine, the crown of the head is pulling up to the sky, and then settle in for a moment. Arrive mentally and physically here. Find your breath. Let it be slower, let it be a bit more equal. Just follow the in and exhales, the natural rhythm of your breath. Take 2 to 3 more in and exhales on your own term, on your own rhythm. Finish your last breath, exhale when you're done with this one. Find the bottom, exhale completely, empty your lungs. And then full inhale to the top, inhale fully, completely, fill up the lungs, fill up the belly, the ribs, the chest. When you're up on top, take another deep inhale. Exhale through the mouth, let it go. Another one just like that, deep inhale. Hold it if you can, take another inhale, another sip of air. And then exhale out of the mouth, let it go. And then slowly open up your eyes, arrive in your space. We find a bear sit for the first or for the beginning of this class because we will focus a bit on hips. So the bear sit is a normal seat, the spine is long, the heels are digging into the ground, the toes can point up to the sky. And then drop the knees open to the left side. Both knees land to the left side. We have a 90 degree angle in both legs, if you are able to do that. And then pull them up to the middle, drop them to the right side. And then go from left to right in your own rhythm and your own time. If you don't want to use the hand, as Roel does, feel free to do that. Just work with the hips if you're able to do that. And go from left to right. Always try to push the knees a bit into the ground when they land. And keep the 90-90. Next time the knees will land to the left side, we will turn to the left leg and we will lean over. You can use the hands, place them on your leg or on the ground and lean forward. Come up again, switch to the right side, the knees will drop over to the right side, hands land on your leg or on the ground and you lean over. And we do this dynamically as well. You can, again, skip the hands and keep them floating. Just lean over, pull yourself up again to the other side. You will notice that you're slowly walking forward. If you're on the mat of your partner again, bring yourself back at one point. Find middle again. And then just drop the knees back to the left side. This time the left knee will stay on the ground. We pull the right leg up as much as we can. The left knee stays on the ground and we pull. At one point the left knee will follow. We drop open to the right side. We pull up the left knee, the right knee stays on the ground, pull, hold it, and then drop them, pull them up to the middle and drop them over to the left side. Same here, pull the right knee up, left leg stays down, and then come back to the right side. One more time, left knee pulls up, right knee stays down, and then come back to the middle and come slowly onto your hands and knees. In a tabletop position, we just start warming up the wrist, the forearms, so circle your shoulders around, over the fingertips, over the hands, to all sides, in all forms or shapes, and feel free to use your spine, your hips, and just groove around. And this was probably already my first part of the sequence, so Roel can take over from here.
All right, let's do this, guys. So keep on circling the shoulders over the wrist. Be a bit animalistic, organic in the movements. As Toby said before, you can always incorporate the spine and the hip movement. And then slowly start to turn your fingers to either side. And maybe you can stick with those circular actions, or you can find a more linear movement, back and forth. And it's really just to get into the wrists a couple of times. And slowly find some stillness, coming back to center, and then point all fingers towards the knees. Tuck the toes under and sit your hips back, stretching into our extensor muscles of the forearms. And then shift forward, just a couple of times here. Back. Maybe the palms lift, maybe they don't. It's just about the sensation, finding a stretch into our forearms. That's 3, 2 more times, sit back. 1, last one, we hold a little longer in our seated backwards position for 3, 2, 1. Stack the shoulders back on top of the hands and flip the right palm over. Keep the left hand underneath the left shoulder and then wrap the tricep underneath and open and close the fist for 10, 9. You can go as fast or as slow as you want. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch the hand position, right hand plants down, left palm faces up, wrap the tricep underneath, and then open and close the hands for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake them out. Keep the toes tucked under. Walk the hands back, sit onto your heels. Tuck the toes underneath and sit back. If it's too much, you can always lean a bit forward. Otherwise, if you want to intensify, lean back. Toe pose, stretching our soles of our feet or our plantar fascia. And then we'll reach on the inhale, the hands up to the sky. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest, let the back of our hands fall backwards. Good, reach it back up, 2 more times. Reach. Exhale, pull into a cactus, open the heart. Inhale, last one. Exhale, cactus the arms, and bring the hands to heart center. Good. Untuck the toes and give them a little tap or 2.
Chappy.
And sit back onto your chins. Flying integration or Vinyasa preparation.
Let's go.
Plant the hands on the outside of the knees. And think about a nice circle from pinky to pinky. Shift your shoulders over your wrist. Press the top of the feet into the mat. Pull the knees into your chest. Round the spine. So that's protraction of the shoulder blades. So making it wide. Hold for 10, 9. Keep the butt low. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower back down. Yeah. We've got one more round of that, but we'll counteract that. Walk the hands behind. Roll the shoulder blades onto the back. Press the chins to the mat. Lift the hips. Just a little counteraction of that closed off space. And slowly bring your hips back to the heels. Second round. Mentally prepare yourself. Think about a nice, beautiful, colorful rainbow.
Ready.
Dig the hands into the mat. Really press. Be strong. Shift the shoulders over the wrist. Protraction of the shoulder blades. Pull the knees into your chest. Hold for 10, 9. If you want to extend the legs, be my guest. 7, 6, 5. Ooh, even lifted in feet. 3, 2, 1. Release. Good. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Pull the hands towards the mat. And maybe sway left to right. Releasing a little bit. That action. Good. Slowly release the hands. Plant the hands to the top of the mat. Step the feet back or tuck the toes into the mat. Hips up and back. Downward facing dog. First down dog of class, so do whatever feels intuitive to do here. Whether it's walking out your dog, swaying the hips left to right. Yeah. And then inhale, let the right leg lift up to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip. Think about pulling that right knee up to the sky and see what happens with your shoulders. Maybe bring that left shoulder back in line and see if you can press equally through the hands. Take 3 small circles clockwise with the knee. 2, 1. Reverse the action. 3, 2, 1. Open the hip back up and slowly close the hip off. Bring the knees together. Open it back up for 3. Close it off. Open it back up. That was 2. Last one here. Keep strong pressing into the hands, close it off. This time when we open, we pull the knee into your chest, roll forward into plank and step your right foot to the outside of the right hand. Maybe change your posture and then hop onto your fingertips. And you can either sway into our lizard position here or find a bouncing action for about 10 seconds. And think about a fast movement, slower than 1 second per movement for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the right leg, push the hips back. Maybe flex the right foot if you want to intensify. And then move back forward, open the chest, look forward. Push it back. Straighten the right leg, modified pyramid. One more time, pull forward. Open the heart. Exhale, press the hips back, straighten the right leg. Good, this time when we move forward, plant the hands down. Lower the left knee to the mat. And bring your right hand towards the inner right thigh. Press the knee away from you. And this is plenty of open space to be. Maybe you want to add on and pull the left heel into the butt and see if you can reach it. Maybe just a direction, or maybe you can grab the left foot with right hand and press the foot into your hand. Open the chest towards right. Good. Slowly release the left foot if you have it. Bring the right hand back down. Step the right foot back with the knees or without. Shift the shoulders forward. Bend the elbows. Push up. Bring it back to plank. Shift the hips back. Lower the forearms. Pull yourself through. Low cobra or upward facing dog. And push the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Switching side. Left leg lifts up to the sky. Bend the knee. Open the hip. Small circles. Choose the direction. 3, 2, 1. Reverse this small circle. 3, 2, 1. Open the hip. This time we'll close the hip off. Think about squaring the hips and be mindful of pressure in the hands. Make them equal. Open the hip back up for 3. Close it up. Open 2. Close it off. And open 3. This time when you close off, pull the left knee into your chest, roll forward into a plank, just to step the left foot on the outside of the left hand. Hop onto your fingertips. And then again, those sways or the bounces into your right hip area for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the left leg, push the hips back, straighten. I already said straight. Modified pyramid. Look forward, open the chest, move the hips towards the top of the mat. Press it back, left leg straightens, maybe the left foot flexes. Pull forward, that's 2. And this time when you push back, you come forward, lower the right hand down, lower the right knee down. Place the left hand to the inside of the left thigh and push it away. Open the chest towards the left. Maybe take your gaze up or over the left shoulder. If this is plenty, it's wonderful, stay here. Or maybe pull that right heel into the bum. And then maybe reach the left hand behind. If you can catch the right foot with the left hand, be my guest. And then if you have a hold, press the left foot into your right hand. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Release the right foot. Plant the left hand back to the top of the mat. Lift the right knee, step back into our plank pose with or without the knees. Lower down to chaturanga. Press it back up, plank. Shift the hips back. Pull yourself forward. Cobra or upward facing dog. Hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Second sequence, Toby. Take it from here.
Let's continue. Right the right leg up to the sky, 3-legged dog. Slowly pull your right knee into your chest with the next exhale. Step forward. Right foot lands at the top of the mat. Bring the fingertips more forward. Sink into the hip for a moment. Shift the gaze, the chest forward again, like we've done before. Then shift your weight forward. We slowly shift forward and the left leg leaves the ground. We have the left leg almost parallel to the ground. And if you can, pull the hands to your heart. Pull the chest more forward. We are in a crouching warrior now. Find balance, find center here. Try to imagine shavasana in your upper body. So you want to pull the chest a bit forward. Slowly pull your left knee in and come up into a stand, in a one-legged stand on your right foot. Find your balance here. And again, we will do some hip circling or like knee circles. So we open the knee up to the left side as much as you can. The hip is still facing the front and then pull the knee up into the middle and do circles in one direction. As big and as controlled as you can do it. Just a couple. And then at one point, switch the direction, go into the other direction. Try to keep the balance here, which is not the easiest thing to do.
Definitely not.
But you're doing great. And then find center again, pull the left knee in and open it to the left side again. Slowly the upper body leans forward, leans forward, leans forward. We straighten the left leg back. The right hand can land on the ground or on a block. We open up to half moon pose. The left arm is pulling up. The outside of the left foot is rising up to the sky. If you want to challenge your balance, you can remove the right hand from the ground and twist more open to the left side. Take 1 or 2 breaths here. Really feel your right big toe pushing into the ground. You can bend the right leg a bit more to keep more balance. And if you lose it, just come back. Slowly bend the right leg, let the left foot land behind you, directly sit back to your left heel, skandasana, to the back of the mat. Use the hands if you need to. Take a moment. Think into the pose. If you need to use the hands, support yourself here. You can also swing into it or also do like a ballistic movements here to move into it. And then, attention, now we turn around to the back of the mat. The hands land, we swift around, the right knee lands, rise up, Vinyasa. Long spine, arms right up. Bring the hands to the ground. Left leg pulls back to the back of the room. One-legged push-up. You roll forward. You push up and you move back into your downward facing dog with one leg up. If you want another one, go for another one. Awesome, and we can directly move to the other side. So pull your left knee in, roll forward. Let the left foot land at the end of the mat. We bring the hands forward on the fingertips. We shift the weight forward, gaze forward, chest forward. And when you can, remove the hands from the ground, bring them to your chest. Right leg almost parallel to the ground, chest moves a bit more forward, left leg is deeply bent, crouching warrior. Pull your right knee in, come up, slowly keep the balance. Pull the right knee up, 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 find the balance, find a focus point maybe in front of you, and then do hip circles. Open the right knee to the right side and choose the direction you want to go through. Keep the balance. You can open the arms up to support yourself. Don't kick your neighbor if you have one. And then switch directions. Ooh. Find center. Find the balance again. Mine is going away today. And then open the right knee up to the right side. Lean forward. Slowly, slowly lean. Then straighten the right leg back. Open your upper body to the right side. Left hand maybe lands on the ground, on a block, or it floats in the air. But try to rise the right leg up more. The outside of the right foot is pulling up. The right shoulder is rotating back. And you stay here. You allow yourself to be here. You allow yourself to breathe here. You're capable, you're stable, and if you lose balance, just come back to it. Be persistent. Slowly bend the left leg, right foot lands behind you. Sit low into skandasana. Take your time here. Sit into it. Use support when you need it. Bring the hands to the front of the mat. We're facing the front again. Left knee lands, rise up. Vinyasa. Bring the hands to the ground. Right leg pulls back to the sky. 1 or 2 one-legged push-ups, how many you want. You can go for 1, you can go for 0, you can go for 2 if you like. And then we will go through the flow one more time. More in flow, a bit more dynamic, and a bit more connected. Step forward, directly come into crouching warrior. Lift up, pull the left knee in. When you're up, directly fold forward, find Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Be controlled, be slow with the movement, find intention in the movements. Let the left foot land behind you, sit low to your left heel, skandasana. Turn around to the back of the room, rise up, Vinyasa, come up. Hands land, left leg pulls up to the sky. 0 to 3 push-ups, however, how much you want. I go for 3, you find your count on your own. Nice roll. Step forward, left foot lands, shift forward, crouching warrior, rise up. Pull the right knee in. Directly when you're up, open up into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Find intention in the moments between the poses. Bend the left leg right, foot lands behind you, sit low to your right heel, Skandasana. Turn around, come up, Anjaneyasana, arms right up. Hands land, right leg pulls up to the sky. 0 to 3 push-up with one leg in the sky. And then the right foot lands and it rolls turn again so he can take over.
Go straight into our sun salutations.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just traditional ones. So take 3 more seconds in downward facing dog. For 3, 2, 1. Look forward, lift the heels, bend the knees, step, jump, float, the feet behind the wrists. Inhale, lengthen up halfway, create space. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, reach up, look up. Exhale, bring the hands to heart. Inhale, hands back up to the sky. Maybe slight back bend, pushing the hips forward, opening the chest. Exhale, dive down. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen up halfway. And exhale, plant the hands, step back, jump back. Your vinyasa, whether that's with or without chaturanga. That's completely up to you. It's your practice, your journey. All the way back to downward facing dog. No pause. Straight into the second round. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, step, jump, float. Up to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, reach up, look up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reach hands back up to the sky. Maybe a slight back bend. Anuvittasana. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, create that space. Lengthen through the spine. Plant the hands. Step back, jump back. Your journey. Push up or not. And push the hips up and back. Good. Take 5 seconds in downward facing dog before we go into the next bit of flow. For 3. Calm the breath, calm the mind. Steady, easy breath. 2. 1. Good. Inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip. Maybe see if you can roll onto the outer edge of the left foot and step the right foot behind you. Open up into your wild thing. Be mindful of the left wrist stacking on top of the left ankle or underneath. Pull the right knee into your chest, close it off slowly and gracefully. Step the right foot to the top of the mat. Lower the left knee down. Push the hips forward to reach the hands up and forward and up. Yeah. Exhale, left hand plants back underneath the left shoulder. Sweep the right hand open, pull the left knee into your bum. Maybe catch the foot if you can. Maybe not. You can roll onto the outer edge of the right foot to open up into that twisted lizard. Slowly release the left foot. Walk the hands over to your left side. Pivot and open up into Skandasana to the top of the mat. Sit in here. We'll go straight into our crouching warrior at the back. So pull yourself forward. You can use the hands to walk forward. And think about lifting up that right leg, crouching warrior, to the back of the mat. Maybe straighten the left leg into traditional warrior 3. Think about that lift into your upper back or into the back using the back muscles. And slowly bend the left knee. Step the right foot to the top of the mat or behind you. Plant the left hand, or plant the hands to the top, back of the mat. Sweep your left leg up and back, single leg down dog. Take a push up, come forward, push it back, and pull your left knee into your chest. Step the left foot towards the left thumb. Reach the left hand up to the sky. And pivot all 10 toes to the left. Think about horizon lunge. Maybe reach the left hand towards the right foot. Sweep it back. Go think about Skandasana at the back of our mat. Open up. It's the last bit here. Maybe reach the right hand up, open the left hand. Take King's Twist. Good. Pull yourself forward, bend the right knee, plant the hands to the top of the mat. Sweep the right leg back and take your vinyasa. Always your choice whether you want to take that push up or not. We'll make our way into downward facing dog, switching sides. Inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky. Pull the left knee into your chest, step it forward. Oh no, sorry. Bend the knee, open the hip. Yeah, I got messed up there. Thank you, Toby. Pivot onto the outer edge of the right foot. Step the left foot behind. Open the chest. Reach it up. Good. Pull the left knee into your chest. Close it off. Slowly step the left foot to the top of the mat. Good. This time, bend the right knee. Open up. Vinyasa. Pushing that right hip to the top of the mat. Slowly bring your right hand to the floor. Open up. Pull the right knee into your bum. Maybe reach for the left foot. If you have hold of that foot, kick it to the back. Open up. Maybe the left knee wants to open up and you roll onto the outer side of the foot. That might be feeling nice. And slowly release that foot. Walk the hands towards the side. Pull yourself into Skandasana at the top of the mat. Yes, that's where we go. Pull yourself forward. Take it back. Crouching Warrior 3 towards the back of the mat. Woo. Play with that balance. Play with that wobble. Lift the left leg up.
Embrace the wobble.
Lift. I don't know if I'm still in free, but that's okay. Straighten right leg. Traditional Warrior 3. Hold here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly bend the right knee. Step the left foot back. Where do we go from here?
Skandasana.
Thank you. Skandasana at the back of the mat, right? Or back of the mat?
Yeah, that's
yes,
the right
that's
one.
right. Good. I'm not used to this. Good. Open back up.
We're learning here.
Yeah. It's a good learning lesson. And then pull yourself forward. Stay low. Plant the hands to the top of the mat. Sweep the left leg back. And we're back into our vinyasa. You can always keep those knees down if you need that extra support. And then push the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Should we go through it one more time?
If you're up to it,
Yeah, maybe a little bit more in flow.
Yeah, let's
You
go.
want to guide us?
I can do that.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, ride the right leg up to the sky, bend the knee, let the right heel drop to your bum, let the right foot pull you open and drop into your wide thing, slow and careful. Pull the right knee up to your chest, step forward to the top of the mat. The right foot lands, we come up, Vinyasa, pull the hands up to the sky, maybe push the left hip forward. Let the left hand land under your left shoulder. If you want, pull the right hand back, pull the left heel to your bum. Maybe you can catch the outside of the foot. Let go of the foot, swivel into Skandasana at the top of the mat to the right heel. From here, we directly shift to the back of the mat, crouching warrior. Push the left leg through or straighten the left leg right up into classic Warrior 3. Hold it for a moment. Let the right foot land behind you. Let the right heel drop. Vinyasa. Rise up again. We come forward. We come into your Skandasana to the left heel again. Then we shift forward. Let the hands land. We go through the Vinyasa one more time on this side.
Nice.
Last round, last side. Let's go. Left leg pulls up to the sky. Open it up to the left knee pulls up to the sky, open the hip up, the left foot pulls you open, that lands behind you, you open up into a wild thing pose. Pull the left knee in, the left foot steps forward, it lands, the right knee lands, you rise up, Vinyasa. The right hand lands under your right shoulder, you pull the left arm back, you open up. If you want, pull the right foot in actually, and reach for the outside of the foot. Let go of the foot, move into Skandasana at the front of the mat to your left heel. Directly move to the back of the room, find crouching warrior graceful and connected. Straighten the right leg, rise up, normal warrior 3. Bend the right leg, let the left foot land, let the left knee land, rise up, Vinyasa. Again, move forward, come to Skandasana to the back of the mat. Move to the top of the mat, hands land, step back, last Vinyasa of this practice, promise. And we move back into our downward facing dog. From here we come onto our toes, we bend the knees, we shift the gaze forward, we jump, we step, we float forward, and we find a seat. Nice catch. We bring the soles of the feet together, we straighten our back. If you want, you can push the forearms into the legs and bring them closer to the ground. But for now, I would focus on the back and keep it straight. And lean forward slightly. Push the knees down to the ground. Feel a slight opening in the inside of the hips. And breathe here. Catch your breath again if you lost it on the way. And find a bit of calmer energy again. And now you can roll the spine forward if you like. Lean into it a bit more. Get cozy here. Let the breathing become slower again. And try to sink deeper into the pose with every exhale that leaves your system. Two to three more breaths. Slowly roll up and then let your back and your head land on the ground behind you. Pull the knees into your chest. Roll from side to side over your lower back. Couple rounds. Let the arms land beside you to both sides like a big T. And then if you want, Garudasana legs, eagle legs. So bring the right leg over the left leg. If you can, wrap the right foot also around your left calf and then drop the knees over to the left side. If this is too intense, release the knot in your legs. But if you like that, drop it in. Let the knees sink down to the ground and shift the gaze maybe to the right hand or up to the sky and just release some tension from your system here. You want to slow down your breathing. You want to find some calmer energy again. The nervous system is getting calmer again. We are slowly finishing off this practice. Slowly come back to the middle. Unwrap the legs. Find the eagle legs into the other direction. So the left leg comes over the right leg and the left foot wraps around the right calf. Drop the knees to the other side. Shift the gaze maybe to the left side or to the left hand. Slowly come back to the middle. Release the legs. Reach for the outsides of your feet. Find happy baby pose. Last pose of the sequence. Pull the knees down to the ground. Push the feet slightly into your hands. And then slowly let go of the feet. Let the legs land. Let the arms land to both sides. Palms facing up maybe. Slowly close your eyes if you haven't yet. Get comfortable here. And then allow yourself to just be here, to just exist, to do nothing for a moment. To give your body some rest, and more importantly, to give your mind some rest. You're just existing in space for a little moment of time. Slowly find your shavasana. Stay in your shavasana as long as you want, as long as it feels right for you. Thank you for your time. Thanks for being here. Thanks for putting the effort in to your practice and showing up for you today. Thank you so much, Roel, as well, for being here, for jumping into this spontaneous flow. And we would like to see you back on the mat very soon again. And I hope you have an amazing rest of the day.
Peace.
Peace out. Thank you.
Thank you for practicing with us.